Hi there, I'm Dom, aka Young Wolfking, and this is...
I am Craig Williams, SoutherNature.
Yes. And welcome...
to the Nerd's Nest.
It was fine.
Sorry, we'll do a second take,
Okay.
just for lols.
Hi there, I'm Dom, aka Young Wolfking, and this is...
I am Craig, and I'm SoutherNature.
And welcome to...
The Nerd's Nest.
That's fine.
Entering the Nerd's Nest in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so the Nerd's Nest is a brand new channel that me, myself, and Dom himself want to get together, talk about games, our experiences with them. We'll be doing Let's Plays, podcasts, game reviews, literally chatting all sorts of shit.
Yep.
And we'll be getting some of our mates on the show as well, because if we're not funny enough, we're going to bring them on and try and make it interesting for you guys. So yeah, this is our very first episode, number one.
Number one, numero uno.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out
Not
how
the
to say
board
that in my head. But
Yeah.
So I guess this episode we're just going to basically do an overview of what the channel is going to be about, and just let them get to know myself and yourself.
Yeah.
So you did say before we started this that you wanted to share an experience.
Yes, I had an experience this week. A very strange one. My friend, we can't really say his name, so he'd be called Jim.
I was going to say Jim.
Did you
I
say
did
Jim?
say Jim in the yeah. It's Jim.
We'll say Jim. We'll say Jim for this week or whenever. Yeah, he was telling me about this guy because he does barbering, and he was in the salon. He was cutting hair, doing the.
Is he okay with you telling the story?
I don't care.
Okay.
It happened to both of us last night. So, he was there, so I was there. So
Was it his birthday?
yeah, it was his birthday yesterday.
I know who it is now.
Yeah, we know.
Jim.
Yeah, Jim. Yeah, apparently. No, he was in the salon cutting hair, as I said, and there was this guy, or he was on lunch break, that was it, and he was going back to the salon. There was this guy outside the salon, and he was like sat there with dogs, and then he was like, my friend Jim, he likes dogs, but there was this guy sat with dogs, and he was letting them like lick his face and then like licking his mouth and stuff like that.
What's wrong
Which
with
is fine, yeah, it's fine, but he was like, oh, yeah, that's nice to see, like, his owner...
loving his dog?
Yeah, loving his dogs, and he was, like, licking inside of his mouth, and I was like, yeah, okay.
That's a bit weird.
It is a bit weird, but, if it's his dogs, it's fine.
Well, yeah.
But shock horror... The guy got up and then walked away, and my friend was watching this, and he just stunned, saying, oh shit, it's not his dogs. So that's weird, right? It's fucking weird. And then he described... he told me the story, and then he described the guy to me, and I was like, oh, I think I know who you mean. He's a bit weird. What about you? Have you had any experiences this week, or any
not
weird crap?
Something funny happened to me the other week. It was really embarrassing. Basically, I booked a day off work to go and see one of my favourite bands play in Bristol.
Who was that?
Volumes.
They're
playing with Of Mice and Men and the Amity Affliction.
Yeah, nice.
So they're metal bands. Anyway, so I booked the day off work because I want to make, half a day, sorry, so I can get to Bristol in time, see my girlfriend, go for a few drinks.
Yeah.
All being said, I was getting really tired and I was on the train. And it stopped in Weston, and it stopped for a good 20 minutes. During that time, I was drifting off. And then I woke up, and the train started again.
Yeah.
But was going the wrong way.
What?
And I panicked, because I was like, shit, maybe I was meant to get off the train. Maybe there was, maybe...
Oh, like a
connection
swap.
thing,
Yeah.
So I called my girlfriend straight away, and I was like, oh my God, I was meant to get off the train, and I'm heading back home. I'm not going to be there. So I've booked a day off work, and now, half a day, and I'm not even getting there. And, and so I panicked, and she seemed pretty pissed off because she'd already made her way into the city.
Yeah.
Then, obviously I hung up, came off the phone, and I was like, oh shit, I was going to get off the next stop, and it was only when I realised that the train was going the right way, but I was sat backwards on the train, that The train was never going the wrong way, but because I'd fallen asleep and woke up and forgot that I was sat backwards on the train when it started, I was like, oh my god, we're going the wrong way. So
That's fucking
I had to
amazing.
call her again and be like, you know, like I'm on the train, it's fine. She thought it was one big joke.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was that. And then just to top it off, even though I booked half a day off work, I literally missed the band I wanted to see as well. Due to the queue. The queues were really terrible.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that was shit. It really put me in a bad
Who
mood.
did you miss? What, you missed Volumes?
I saw the second half of the last song.
What, were they the last on?
No, their first band on.
Oh, their first band.
There
I've
was
done that.
3,000 people in the queue. They're the only band I wanted to go see.
Yeah.
And yeah, a friend of mine, Josh, who will be on future episodes, so you'll meet him, Josh Wilkins. He spoke to the vocalist Gus, and he was really pissed off as well because apparently they didn't open the doors. They were like 15 minutes late, and then they forced Volumes to go on 10 minutes after the doors opened. You're not going to get 3,000 people through the doors.
Dude, that sucks.
So they only had a 20-minute set as well, so it was quite annoying.
Oh,
so
man,
I
fuck me,
come
that's
in,
bad.
I can hear one of their singles, Wormholes, playing, and I'm like pulling my girlfriend with me. Oh, come on, let's go. And I managed to get a good spot on the stairs, so like it's really annoying because I've got to keep moving out the way for people. But I was like, I thought they'd opened with the song.
Yeah.
Because I came in and I could hear it as I was coming up the stairs. I was like, we got to see this. It wasn't the first song, it was the last song. So I was like,
no.
yeah, I had a bit of a sulk, and my girlfriend was willing to pay for me to go see him the next day in London on my own.
Oh, no. Wait.
No, I didn't go.
No, you didn't go.
No, I just accepted my losses.
Yeah.
I know I'm rambling now, but there's also another
whatever.
thing. We bought tickets to see them back in January, and I opened an envelope there with my tickets. It's like, also my girlfriend paid for them originally.
Yeah.
Put them back in the envelope, left it on the kitchen table. Well, this was when I was living at home for a few months, and I left it there for a couple of weeks, and because it wasn't until March, I had like 3 months, and
Yeah.
I ended up looking for them. I can't find them anywhere, and so I'm like, Mum, where are my Volumes tickets? I think my girlfriend had spent £50 on them, and what had happened is apparently that area of the kitchen table is where they put the letters that are going to be chopped up and binned. So I didn't know that. They never told me. So I left them there for 3 weeks and thought nothing of it. There was a big pile of letters. So I thought, that's the pile of important letters. No, it's the pile of letters that go in the trash.
No.
Eventually they owned up to it and I was devastated. So I had to buy the tickets again. So now, like, just explaining all of that, hopefully you can understand why I was so upset that we'd bought two sets of tickets. I'd booked a day off work, thought I was late, and wasn't, because I was heading the right way, and still missed.
You missed the band you even went to pay for.
So it was really bad.
I've done that. Well, it wasn't the band I paid to see, but it was the band, nevertheless, I wanted to see because I'd never seen them. It was
Take That.
Yes, it was Take That, but I missed Bieber.
So this actually is the Nerds Nest.
Yeah, so it's Nerds Nest,
we're big musicians as well, so
yeah, that's how we know each other.
We're getting it out of our system now.
Yeah.
And it's just something I guess you should know that we are heavily involved in music, but we also like playing computer games.
Yeah.
Or video games, as you Americans like to call them.
Yeah. Video games.
Any new games that you've been playing this week?
Oh, new? I wouldn't say new.
Any new old game?
I've been playing. I bought it when I've been playing The Last of Us again.
The Last of Us
is
awesome.
It's an amazing game. I played
don't know
it.
if you can see I've got a few Last of Us posters.
So yeah, nice. Yeah. But no, I've been playing that again because I bought it when it came out for PS3. It was actually the reason I bought a PlayStation, like PS3 at the time, because I was on Xbox. And then I remember seeing that trailer for the first Last of Us trailer at E3 2012. And I was like, oh, what is this game? And then it comes up right at the end, PlayStation. And I was like, oh, dude, you're kidding me. So I went out and bought a PS3 when Last of Us came out. And I played it then, and obviously it's amazing. I'm a big Walking Dead fan, so it like spoke to me that way. Yeah, it was amazing. But the story's like...
It reminds me of The Road as well, the film The Road.
Yeah, I haven't gone around to getting it when it got remade. I mean,
I'll tell you what, the best thing about the remake, and not the best thing, but a great thing about the remake was... that you didn't have to collect batteries anymore to charge your torch.
Oh crap! I forgot about that.
That was really annoying in the
PlayStation
3 version.
Yeah, I didn't notice that till you just said now.
It's really frustrating.
So, yeah. But no, I didn't pick it up for a while when I got the remake, and I picked it up last week, and now I'm just loving it again. So it's amazing. Oh, and I never played the DLC either.
The DLC is
it's really good. Yeah, Ellie's story.
Well, it really.
But they have like
explains everything. Like
if you go out and if you've never played the DLC but you've played the Last of Us main game, no spoilers, but it literally
it just feels all the
there's loads of it's like they writ the DLC before they writ the game, because every time because I now with the remake I played the DLC first and then played the game after.
Yeah.
And there's loads of Ellie drops loads of hints about stuff that's happened to her before the game, so it's quite cool to go back and play it. What about you?
Spoiler alert, but I knew she was a dyke. I knew.
Oh yeah! What the fuck was that about? That happened on my screen.
I mean, 14-year-olds shouldn't be in my opinion, 14-year-olds shouldn't be experimenting that kind of stuff. But I think she's 14.
Yeah, she's 14. Yeah.
But yeah, I could just tell, and yeah, I'm not giving away anything else.
That is crazy. That bit. I was sat there like, okay.
You're like, if you were only a few years older, this would be hard.
No, it wouldn't be, because that's
it's a game, man. It's a game.
Well, there's some people. I ain't saying fucking. There's some people out there with the hentai and octopuses and that's
Blame the Japanese
but yeah,
for making characters sexy.
I couldn't believe that. It kind of happened, and I was sat there like, the fuck did I just see? The fuck was that? And then, I'm sorry. What for? Really? I'm sorry. Anyway, that's enough of that. But it's good.
I think there's a new game coming out on the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4. You get your monthly free games. There's one coming out next Tuesday called Never Alone.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's already on. Like you can buy it now digitally, but just wait next week and get it for free.
Nice.
Looks really cool. It's like a side-scrolling. Reminds me of Crash Bandicoot meets Rayman, but just side-scrolling.
Yeah.
You're like this little Eskimo kid, like the one on Ice Age, the first one.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
Well, no, the little one in Ice Age is actually a baby, but that's what it reminded me of as soon as I saw it. You got a little wolf that follows you, and I think you work together.
Oh, I think I saw the picture for that, but
it looks really cool. Obviously, I'm just bringing it up because I'm going to
I'll get that.
I will probably do a review on that in the next episode because I'm really looking forward to playing that.
We'll do that.
It looks cool.
That's a good thing about PlayStation as well. They make you look forward to the games that you would never really look forward to. They've delved into a lot of indie games with this console, and it's really paying off. It's really good. Like games that, I watch YouTube all the time. I mean, besides making YouTube videos, most of the time I watch YouTube channels, and they'll be what just came out on PlayStation? It literally just come out for PlayStation. Oh, Slender Man, The Arrival.
Yeah, I've seen.
But that's it's a really old game. But it's good to see that it's actually on PlayStation now instead of just being it's on an indie website.
Is it on Steam as well?
I think so. Sure. Yeah, it is on Steam. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean those sort of games are cool. There's a few others. Is it Outlast?
Yeah, Outlast got massive because of that.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for those sort of games to get played by the masses, especially when they're free. I was quite annoyed this month that Abe New and Tasty was free because I bought that.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I bought that for I think £18.
Yeah.
Literally a month beforehand, and then there it is. Boom, everyone have it for free. So I'm not left with much to play this month as far as
I got it for free.
Yeah.
That's if we're gonna delve into Abe now. Abe is probably one of my favourite games, top 10, top 5, whatever. But it's one of my childhood favourite games as well because I think it was one of the first games I played on PlayStation, period. It was on a demo disc called Demo 1 for PlayStation. And it was just amazing. I remember playing the first level and was just oh, this is so good. And then obviously years went by. And last year I got a PlayStation 1 again, And I was like, oh, I have to hunt down Abe. But every time I went to a shop to look at, like, in the past, before that, just to see if they even had a copy, but no one ever had a copy of Abe or Exodus.
And then some guy was like,
And then
me.
Yeah, hello. Anyway, yeah, I was like, alright, I've got one, I'll just buy it on eBay or something. So I bought Exodus, and then, I remember this, the day it arrived was the day I went online and saw...
New and tasty.
Yeah, that they released New and Tasty, and I was like, are you kidding me? That's amazing. But, like, it was so weird, because I haven't heard anything in days. It was one of those kind of cult games where, like, you talk about it to other gamers and stuff like that. But on some would be like, oh, I know what you mean, or some would be like, no, I never played it or anything.
It's like if you're like in a club and you're just there like, and people look at you like you're weird.
Yeah, or they're like, oh, I know that. But then it was weird, like
so
how
you see someone else join in, and all of a sudden you've got a few people doing it.
Yeah.
Singling themselves out, but you know they are Abe fans.
Yeah, but then it was weird. It was just weird, like how no one's mentioned it for years or anything, or like I haven't spoke about it in years.
I played it quite a lot last
Yeah.
year. Like when I was living in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Guy, we used to set up the PlayStation and just play Abe all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think I've died so much on a game.
Oh yeah, it's one of those games where like if you get past a bit that you've been stuck on for ages, you will feel happy about it. Or
I think Bloodborne's catching up to it though. I'm dying quite a lot.
oh, that's like a separate video.
Yeah.
I did have a quick go on it the other day. My friend let me. He just got it, so he was like, "Oh, make a character and have a little go."
Again, I've only just.
I died on the second enemy, the second one.
I played Dark Souls 2 a little bit. Never played the first one.
No, I never played them.
Or Demon Souls, but I picked up Bloodborne. It's had some great reviews, and honestly, I have not played it much because I haven't lost my temper on a game since I was like a kid.
Yeah.
So to feel, after like 20 years of gaming, that I'm shit at a game again, it really pissed me off. But I think I'm going to get a friend to do like a podcast chat.
Yeah.
Delving in deeper on Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Especially once if I complete it. So yeah.
Yeah.
You have that to look forward to.
Every person I've spoke to about a Bloodborne is they go, it's fucking hard, but it's so good. Like they're two things you wouldn't really associate with a game, and somehow they've done it. But yeah, it's like it's really hard, but then it's just so addictive. So,
yeah, I mean, there's like a reward system in it. Definitely, like obviously, if you're good at the game and you're clever with how you play the game, then it'll pay off. But if you can't just rush through a section, even if you've done that section 40 times. Like I'm learning the hard way. Like you'll be okay. I know this guy's here. It's quite not linear in the sense. Well, it is linear. Like you'll do a section of the game, and there's all these set NPC people that you've got to kill. They are there every single time, right? So you should learn from your mistakes.
Yeah,
but you don't. Because you get impatient, and the game punishes you for being impatient.
Have you ever found this, where you'll be playing a game? It happened to me the other night. You'll be playing a game,
and you just want to wank.
No.
No. I mean, no, go on.
Anyway, no. You'll be playing a game for a few hours or something. You're like, oh yeah, I'm into this session. It's really good, and then you'll die. But then it will send you so far back that you just don't want to play it again. And you'll just go, no, I'm just going to turn it off now.
Yeah, but that happens when it crashes as well. Like, if you play a game and the electric goes, or for some reason the game you've been playing it for fucking hours so it's overheated.
Yeah, oh, fuck yeah.
Anything like that. Anything. And you're like, I do not want to play that.
No.
Again, I don't. I've just done that.
Sorry. That's on everything.
We are pretty crude nerds.
Mm.
But no, give me what game are you playing that happened?
Last of Us the other night. It's the bit where just before you meet Bill. I'm not sure if you know Bill, but there's a bit where basically the main character Joel is hanging upside down, and then just like a horde comes after him, but you have to kind of like shoot them all down.
Yeah, I remember that.
And if you've played Last of Us, you know what clickers are, and if clicker gets you, it's instant death. Anyway,
that was
and
more of the Grudge, really.
yeah, it's like a mix between that with some clicks and there, obviously clues. But No, yeah, I died on that bit, but before that, I was like an hour in, and then I was just like, and then it sent me right back to the start, and I was just like, oh no, I just don't want to have to do that all again.
The old Final Fantasy games used to.
Oh
piss me off.
no, with the
Like,
no saves and.
I mean, well, you'd have like. I'm not saying it's a good game, but games like 13 and onwards. If you 13.
Yes. Oh, fuck
with
that.
lightning and that. If you if you die on a boss, it gives you the chance to just replay that section again. It just throws you in just before the battle.
Yeah.
So you can go and find a save point, or you can just have another go.
Yeah.
All the older games like Final Fantasy VII was definitely a punishing one. You could be playing it for a few
What
hours.
was the one you
like
lent me?
12.
Yeah, that was. I like 12. 12 was good.
And
Some people don't like 12, but I like 12.
a lot of people didn't even play 12 because it came. I think it was such a late bloomer. It came out in 2006, by which point a lot of people.
I didn't like the one.
PlayStation 3s, so
The volleyball one, something like that. Something about volleyball.
Final Fantasy 10.
Yeah, I don't think I like that one. You let me again.
I love Final Fantasy 10.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourites. But again, all the older games like pre 12. If you were on a boss and you died
I could
and you
replay
didn't
that.
save it for a couple of hours,
Yeah.
it was game over.
Yeah,
you had to
yeah.
go back and do all of that again. So I think the worst bit is grinding in those games.
Oh yeah,
If you're grinding and then you die and you have to grind again, grinding's not
Go on.
there's certain points in the game it's just not fun to redo that. You're like your hard effort hasn't paid off. You've got to do it again.
Yeah. I just realised I'm playing another game on my phone. It's Final Fantasy.
Okay, one camera down.
Did it cut out?
My this camera.
Yeah, him.
You died. Okay, so we're back now after changing batteries. We were talking about games that really punish you when you die and there's no auto save points.
Oh, right,
you
yeah.
have to go back over it. Well, you don't want to. It puts you off playing the game. There's so many games in the past that I've purchased, and I could be 20 hours into the game.
Yeah.
But those 2 hours put me off getting back into the game again. I'll put it down and I won't play it for a
There's
few
no
months.
point. Yeah. Oh yeah, like the ones that actually make you stop playing, like for a long time. Like not just the night. Like when you die, you keep dying on one section. It'll make you just like trade it in, basically, or something like that. But no, I'm playing a game at the moment on my phone. It's a Final Fantasy game called Record Breaker or Record Keeper or something like that. It's alright, it's pretty cool. Apparently it goes over all the some of their old characters and stuff like that, or like scenes from, like there's one from 7 at the moment and it goes up to 12 and you see like Fran and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool at the moment, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yes.
No, nice. I've bought Battlefield Frontline.
Oh yeah, I haven't played that yet.
I haven't played it yet.
No.
I bought it yesterday. Don't hate me, but I traded in Dying Light.
Yeah.
In exchange for it, I got bored of Dying Light. I'm not saying it's not a good game. I did enjoy it for the first 5 hours. After that, I was just like, I'm just playing a revamped Dead Island.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea, although every single RPG does this, is that you are someone's messenger boy. It's go pick up your sword, bring it back, and don't get me wrong, like so many games are like that. You got all the Elder Scrolls, every RPG.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, like even Assassin's Creed, Batman, all of those games are go do this for me. But what makes the game enjoyable is how they cover that up, so you don't feel like you're doing a like errands.
I think one of the first missions is like that.
On
Dying Light.
Yeah, well, everything.
Well,
Dying Light is,
pretty
can
much.
you go to this guy? Can you do this? Can you do this?
Or can you fix these lights and then it's night and then...
Nah.
Yeah, but then stuff happens in the night because it gets night and it gets night. That's a word.
Look at this guy, top reviewer for a game he's hardly played, Dying Light.
Yeah.
Buy it.
I've played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, obviously this is our first ever blog, and it's very loose in terms of structure at the moment because it's our first episode. There's not really much we can do to set in place, but a few things that we want to do in future episodes which will allow you as the viewers to interact with us.
Yeah.
So one section that we're going to start introducing in future episodes is Developers Digest. It's a really cool idea, something I've always thought about, and now I have the opportunity to share it with you guys, and hopefully you'll feel the need to share it back with us. if you've ever played a game and you thought to yourself, oh, just if they added this into the game, it would be so much better.
So much better, yeah.
We want to know those ideas of yours. We want to know what you would do.
Doesn't matter how wacky or crazy they are.
Yeah, like think for example, like mods, things that are added to games that users have created. The amount of Skyrim mobs that.
Oh, the Skyrim ones. Have you? There's one that I've seen now, which was I think I saw it last week, and it was like the graphics one, but it's made it like current gen, and it looks like incredible.
I know they've done realistic water. They've done so many.
Oh yeah.
So many. Have you seen the one where they changed the dragon to Thomas the Tank Engine?
No, I've seen the.
That is bad, and it doesn't even make dragon noises. It makes a choo-choo noise. It's scary, man.
For that.
A train that breathes fire. Anyway.
A train that... Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, these are ideas that other people brought to life, but obviously not everyone is a games developer. So what we want to do is create a section in these episodes where you can email us and tell us what you would have done or some ideas that you've had through some of your favourite games that can make them better. So if you can send an email over to the nerdsnestpodcast@gmail.com, we'll put that somewhere here. It'll be in the description as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one section that we've got that's going to be interactive, which is Developers Digest.
Yep.
A second one is Take My Money. It's This will be Steals of the Week. We want to know if you've totally ripped someone off, but for your advantage.
Yeah.
Like someone's selling something on eBay, bid only, and you've managed to pick up a fucking back catalogue of GameCube games.
Yeah. For dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. You've literally robbed someone of their content.
Yeah.
And you can just imagine it like...
Let's
it's going to be people's parents as well. Like someone's moved out, left all their old
and
retro games.
they don't know any better.
And the mum's like, "Yeah, you can have this Sega Genesis or Mega Drive,
or you can have Conker's Bad Fur Day for £5. Have you seen how much Conker's Bad Fur Day is?
No.
Like 60 quid.
No, I mean there's going to be
if
some
you find
expensive
it.
things.
If you find it,
maybe it won't be Take My Money. Maybe it'll be Take My Money Back. We want to know as well if you've seen any absolutely
swings both
ridiculous,
ways.
Yeah, like any ridiculous sales that just aren't worth the money.
Yeah.
Wherever your sources are, like we'll be doing it ourselves as well, trying to find the best game steals possible.
Yeah.
But again, send us an email if you find any or you've personally experienced any, and we will bring that to light. Because I think it's quite interesting. I like to know who's being robbed and who's not these days in the gaming industry, especially second-hand games.
Well, like all of you for Battlefield. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I haven't played it yet.
I'm joking.
I'm not going to pass judgment.
No, it's fine.
So that's another section. We've got an obvious. We want to do Q&As. So any questions, whether they're personal to us, about games that you like, you want to know, games that we've played. If you obviously down the line we'll be doing reviews, let's plays. So if you want to know anything in particular, if you just want to know what Dom had for tea yesterday, like. Again, we might if we don't bring it into the episode.
I had a curry.
We will at least respond to every question via email or Twitter. We're also on Twitter as well.
Yeah,
which is _nerdsnest. Some guy about 4 years ago stole the Nerd's Nest, so we can't use that.
Yeah.
I messaged him saying, "Can we have it?" But he hasn't been active for 4 years, so we're not getting that.
An insult to injury.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So it's the underscore nerd nest, a nerd's nest. Sorry, there is another S in there, which we'll put here again, or wherever it is. Other than that, on forehead. Which
might as well. Look.
There was another one. Bear with me 1 second.
Professional.
Well, it's the first episode. This is very.
It doesn't matter.
We're making this what you want it to be. So again, like if there's any sections you think that we could add in to make these more enjoyable, again, emails, or in the comments below. Just let us know what we can do to make you come back next week. Mm-hmm. That's all we want. We want to build an enjoyable.
We want to build a We want this. We want to touch you sometimes.
It's like insert cheesy romantic music.
We want to just, hey baby, let me get up close to the mic to you and just let me touch your body.
The other one we were going to do was Did You Know? Did You
Know? Which is obviously about theories or Easter eggs or anything that you may find.
It is actually Easter weekend.
It is Easter weekend, so... Fuck shit. There's some in it.
There is some in there.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
If there's an Easter egg in a game that we don't know about, or you think we don't know about, please put it forward.
For example, if we were a game...
Like, did you know the bar? Sorry. Yeah, it's Easter. Did you know the bar?
That's actually my girlfriend's Easter egg.
Oh, sorry.
Never mind.
Yes, did you know the bar from Uncharted is actually being remade and
What, in real
destroyed a little? It's actually in The Last of Us, and you can go in and it has the same pictures, but it's obviously been destroyed. But it's under the post-apocalyptic world. But you can go in and it's the same bar. And one of I think one of Ellie's original designs or something like is hanging on the wall or something like that, or one of Joel's designs. It's there somewhere.
Yeah. Again, this will be things that we discover throughout the week. They're going to be old as well, like any retro games that you used to play. Like, when you were a kid, you didn't look for these things, but now
it's a thing.
Yeah, you can find them. So we'll be sharing the best ones of the week.
Yeah, or maybe a creepypasta, maybe something like that.
A what?
Creepypasta.
Creepypasta.
Do you know what you want to? Creepypastas like Majora's Mask, Ben Drowned, stuff like that. Ben Drowned was I'm gonna probably get this wrong and get it all fucked up. And
well, they'll be the first to let you know.
They probably will. No fucking dude, you got it wrong. It's actually no, I'm joking. The Link statue apparently it has a story of its own, or someone made a story of Majora's Mask. I don't know the details, but maybe we'll look into it. Creepypastas.
Your mate Jim's going to rip you for this section.
Yeah, like creepy.
You
stuff.
got it wrong, man.
Yeah, creepy stuff that happens in video games. That's
Oh, you're saying like a dark
research creepypasta. Just put the Ben Drowned one.
Ben Drowned creepypasta.
Live shit. Fuck. I'm joking.
But yeah, like as soon as we discover them, we'll be sharing them with you guys.
You know what creepypastas is. There's loads out there.
How do I spell pasta? As in like the food?
Pasta, yeah, like there, yeah, right there.
Oh right, okay.
Like there's loads. There's like My Little Ponies and.
So yeah, did you know section that.
Yeah, so that's what it'll cover.
Definitely. Other than that, we've got Developers Digest, just overviewing.
Take my money.
Yeah, take my money.
Take Aussie money.
General Q&A and Did You Know sections.
Yep.
This hopefully will allow us and yourselves to shape this community. We want to hear back from you guys as well as you come back to watch us. So
yeah.
I don't know. I think we can just wrap it up there. We've rambled a lot.
Yeah.
It's first episode, but if you watch this and you enjoy it, again, send us some questions and give us some content to put in the next episode.
Yeah. Then why don't you go over to our Twitter page and follow us on that, and maybe hit that subscribe button, and we'll all be away.
Or click that subscribe button if you.
You don't want to fucking.
Fucking.
You don't want to hit it. Hit it.
So, yeah, obviously we will be kind of.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We'll wrap it up there anyway, and then we can actually take the time during this week to make a more professional blog.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, audio only. So, I am Craig, also known as SoutherNature.
And I'm Dom, aka Young Wolfking.
And we have
shit. Right, let's write this out. This can't happen.
We'll do that again. I'm Craig, also known as SoutherNature.
And I'm Dom, aka Young Wolfking.
And thank you guys for hanging out with us at this week's
The Nerd Nest.
Yeah.